Easy, keep it straight. A little more. Stop.
Perfect. She's seen better days.
All the right bones, though.
Can't wait to bring that orange back to life.
Let's make her shine again.
This is what 50-plus years of sitting does to a Camaro. You can see the original 350 badge still clinging to the air cleaner. It's almost completely eaten away by rust. The valve covers are pitted, the carb linkage is frozen solid, and that radiator's not holding anything anymore.
"40-plus years of sun and neglect have left their mark here. The houndstooth inserts have split open, foam crumbling out where the seams gave up. Vinyl's dry as driftwood, cracked across every bolster. Dust blankets the dash thick enough to write in, and the wood grain applique is curling away from the panel.
Look at that old Camaro frame. 40-plus years of road grime and it's still hanging in there. Rust on the leaf, surface scale on the cross member, honest as it gets. You can see where the undercoating flaked off and that drain plug's got a fresh bead ready to drop. Beautiful.
Got it. That's free.
Ready?
Let's see what we're working with. Latch is sticky. There it goes. Got it?
Yeah, up and over.
Careful of that corner. First bolt's right here. Let's see if it wants to come out. There it goes. Last one. All right, time to bring this guy out.
Upper hinge coming out, lower one's loose, and out.
Got the weight. Ready when you are.
Lifting, straight out. Watch the fender.
Clear. Let's set it on the stand.
There, 57 years of rust off the car.
And ready to bring it back to life.
Threads are barely holding. There it goes. 40-plus years of rust. It's like paper. Easy. One more connector. And she's out. We'll clean it up, give it a second life.
All right, tension's on. Give it a couple more pumps.
Got it, coming up.
Nice and slow. She's breaking free.
I can feel it. Watch that hose. There we go.
Just walk it out.
Keep it level. You're clear of the mounts.
Rolling back.
Every piece tells a story. 40-plus years of road grime, rust and wear, all of it comes off this catalog. Every bolt, every panel, lay them out and figure out what can be saved and what needs to be made new again.
50-plus years of weather right here. You can still see bits of the original orange under the rust. Think about all the roads this car's been on, all the stories it's carried. It'll take a lot of metal work, but the bones are good. We'll bring her back.
Lining up that patch panel just right. There we go. Nice even bead sitting flush with the quarter.
On the left, that's 50-plus years of Midwest road salt and moisture. You can see the scale, pitting, and even some pinholes where the metal's just gone. The seam is rough and the surface is uneven to the touch. On the right is the very same panel after we stripped it, treated the rust, and worked it down to clean bare.
You can hear it bite right in. That's surface rust from years of sitting. I'm letting the block do the work, just light pressure, straight passes. As soon as the brown turns to the silver, we know we're back to clean steel. Brush off the dust, keep the paper clear, and work toward the edges. We'll feather this out.
Right about there. See how that line tightens up?
Yeah, it's almost dead even now.
I'll ease the hood down a hair. You feel that?
Mm-hmm. Gap's consistent, no high spots.
Good. Let me check the door seam too. It's clean.
It's flush all the way down.
Perfect. That's how a 69 should look.
She's ready for primer.
Yeah, nice.
I'm tacking these studs right along the low spot. This gives me something to pull on without stretching the panel. A couple of clean hits with the slide hammer and you can see the dent start to walk back out. Now I'll chase it with a hammer and dolly to level the crown. Once it's flat, a quick block with 180 blends the surface.
This is the heart of a '69 Camaro, stripped to nothing but steel, straight and true. Every panel has been massaged smooth, every weld dressed, every contour sharpened just enough to catch the light. You can see the factory stampings in the firewall, the flawless gaps along the doors and quarters. It's a blank canvas.
Lay it on in one clean pass, let the spreader do the work. Keep that pressure even and you'll see it level out. Now I'll pick up what we don't need and feather the edge into the metal. Smooth strokes, overlap them, just like icing a cake. That's it. That's ready to cure. Now,
watch the metal change here. You lay the neutralizer on slow and steady, let it flood the surface, and it starts turning that light rust into a hard black film. The brush doesn't need much pressure, just enough to keep the coat even. Work back and forth, overlap your passes, and you'll see the shine dull as it converts.
The metal's prepped, so we lay down the first swipe of filler. Keep it smooth, let the tool do the work. Feather the edges. Cover that whole seam, no low spots. Once it's kicked, we block it out. Long strokes, crosshatch pattern. Listen for that rasp. Feel it. That's flat. Ready.
Steel's a lot thicker. After I tack both sides, I'll come back and connect the dots, keep the gun moving, and you'll get a nice smooth bead. Once it's cooled,
you can feel it smoothing out right under the block. Keep the passes even, let the paper do the work. Quarter panel like this, long, little proud in the middle, you don't rush it. Listen for that change in tone. That's when the high spots are gone.
Nice and even. That primer's laying down perfect.
Nice and straight along the chrome. Gives us that clean edge.
Paper's tight on the inside. I'm locking it with another strip.
Perfect. We'll be ready for sealer once the
This
roof's
body's
done.
so straight now. Can't wait to see color on it.
Keeping the gun moving nice and even, letting the paint lay down. Look at that coverage, smooth as glass.
You can see it gloss up right behind the gun. That clear lays down and the blue just comes alive. Keeping the fan even, about 6 inches off, nice and wet but not running.
Fresh out of the booth. This one's a 69 Camaro body dressed in cobalt blue. No clear coat ripples, just a deep mirror like looking into a lake at midnight. You can see the rafters, the windows, even the clock back there.
That's each one by hand so the threads don't cross. Thread smooth, good. Number 2, 3, 4, and the last one. Now we torque them in a star pattern until they click.
Slide it in, there it settles. Threads are good, tighten it down, nice and snug. Power on, that's the way a 69 dash should look.
Here, slide the wheel onto the hub, line up the spokes with the gauges, and make sure the bow tie sits level. Start each screw by hand, then snug them in with a screwdriver. A quick hit with a torque wrench, just enough to seat them.
Fold that edge under the tunnel. Yeah, just like that.
Fits tight. I'll slide the sill plate in.
Hold it.
Perfect. Listen to that click.
Steering wheel straight. Blue bow tie looks
Carpet's
sharp.
down, buckles in.
Easy. Tilt it a little more toward me. Yep, that's good.
Rails are lined up. Drop it down.
Front left bolt going in.
Hold it. Go for it.
That's snug.
Slides like butter. Nice work.
Take our first spin when we're done.
Yep.
Stall. Slide in here and you can see what a 1969 Camaro looks like when it's given a second life. Deep black leather, blue stitching, all of it crisp and clean. The dash is original and
Easy. A little to your side. Good. Tilt it down. Keep coming. There it is. Mounts are lined up. And
look at that reflection. No waves, no orange peel. The clear coat laid down just perfect. You can feel right here how slick it is. It almost disappears under your hand. That's a finish that makes you want to keep it in the sun all day.
On the left, a 1969 Camaro left to the elements, tired and forgotten. Rust has eaten through steel, the engine bay hollow, the glass cracked and clouded. On the right, the same car.
Listen to that. It purrs like it's brand new. 40 plus years, every bolt redone, every line clean. She deserves the sunlight again. Take your time, girl. Nothing like a good slow roll to hear her breathe.